It's looking live. It's looking very live. Right. Hi. It's still day 8. I'm still alive. And frustration is ending. Because this is a finale for this week. This is the week 2, day 8. End of week 2, day 8. My name's Blade. This is Amber Skies, the future of 3D networking. And you'll see why in a second. Well, you'll see the 2D part of it anyway. So what have I been doing since I was last broadcasting earlier today? I've been doing a little bit of thinking and oiling down some wood in the backyard. Which is, of course, what you do to program. You go and do something else. And that's the way I think, is I take my mind off it and let it just drift. And we see what happens. So let's get the code. Is the code here? And what's that one there? And what's that one there? Okay, we don't need that one there. Oh, lovely. So, 5 alterations. And I can show each of them. So there's 2 alterations on the server. Those were the important ones. So here we go. Open file. Discard changes. Stage changes. Okay. If I click on that. Yeah, there we go. So the changes were to how I was building the data. Yeah, spot the mistake. User. That user there meant I was sending the same data through for both people. So yes, I was right. They were both on top of each other. And yes, that really cocks it up. So I changed it to this side here, which is I added the line other user equals build data second for the user. I then used other user for position X and position Y instead of those two there. As you can see here, I was using the wrong variable. So, that's that one. Sorted. So that's your server side sorted out. On the client side, however, I added one thing in the header file. Let's just pop that over. I added other users as an actual object, which I don't know if we need or not, but I did it anyway to make sure that I was getting the correct things. And that's that one. And in application, a number of changes. Yeah, okay. So yeah, new user. What have I added here? Oh, I just reordered this lot. That's nothing. So same as before, but this time I'm using m underscore other user 300 instead of float other user x and float other user y. So all I've done is changed it up a bit there. Coming down, other user x, other user y got changed, obviously. So that's the new bit when we get a message number 2. So if the message type is 2, we get our position x and y, and we get the other user's position x and y. Okay, so that's that change. Get just about halfway again. And the last change is down here, other user placed in there, and this time I can use other user is ready. I'll show you, I actually added it there. Other user is ready equals true, because when we set it up, it's false. So I altered that to true, and of course, here we go. Other user, other Bob, all good and dandy, and that's it. That's all I added. I just added an object instead, but that might disappear soon because that's not a good way of doing it. Put it that way. And the results. the results. Oh my god. We have the results. We have the results. Long last. Let's try it. Let's start firing stuff up. So, not the client, please, the server. So we'll have a server. I can't remember if there's any spam left on this. I might have taken it off. So, as usual, we have a server. We'll pop you down the bottom there. I'll pop open a client as well from here, just in case I haven't... I have built it. That's good news. There's our client. Client number 1. We'll pop you there. And we'll pop you there. And we'll just move you out of the way, shall we? La 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 la. God, he walks slow. Mind you, it was my fault. And then on here, we can add another client. There you go. And as you can see, on this side he appears. Oops. And we should be able to move him. There we go. We can move him. And as you can see on both sides, he's now moving. Let's see if we can get these up side by side. There we go. That's better. So you can actually see that he keeps to the same place. So we should be able to walk around the other, well, Bob. Other Bob will walk around Bob. So yeah, the positions are correct. They are not offset. And of course, if I click in this window, we've got this one moving round. You can tell he's the other Bob. He goes behind. Oh no, sorry. He goes in front on his screen, but behind on that screen. So I know this is a true one. And of course, this Bob does the reverse and is totally independent. Yippee, we've done it. So that's it. That's where I wanted to be at the end of today. I wanted to have 2 Bobs moving independent of each other on 2 separate screens. Nothing spectacular, nothing miraculous, but you can see that they're both working at the same speed as well. There's hardly any adjustments going on. So around about 10 to 11 milliseconds each. It'll flicker every now and again, that's all. And that's it. All done. That's with spam. Magic. We are all done. End of week. Day 8. Sorted. Day 8. 2 player 2D with server finished. Finished prototype. No, it's not finished. With server working. I'll just say working, it's not finished. Just realised I haven't got the log off yet. That's where we start next week. So that's your client done. That's the server done. And we're all good. So if anybody's got any problems or wants to ask questions, feel free. I don't mind. Pop it in the comments below if you want. If you're on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, I think you might have missed me because I'm about to sign off again. So it's just a short stay for 10 minutes. And that's it. I'll catch you tomorrow when I'm chilling out and not working on this. I know. I've been off, done something else, come back and finished it. Yeah, that's typical of me. Let's switch the server off, please. Thank you. So I would like to take my bows and say thank you, thank you, thank you all. We have success. Finally. Next week, we will go onwards and we will be creeping very close to 3D. So be warned, we might be going 3D very soon. In the meantime, have a good weekend. Wish you all the best. Take care, and above all, have fun.